Hello, today let's talk about how to make $7,000 to $12,000 per month as a self-employed bookkeeper who's currently looking for work. So, the reason why this video is so near and dear to me is because it was about 7 years ago. I was accountant slash bookkeeper who was looking for work. And it was just so hard when I first got started. So oftentimes I make videos just like these to kind of talk to my past self as to, what I would do looking back. And if I had a time machine, maybe we can go back in time and fix that. Now, what this means for you is you can sit in on these conversations I'm having with myself to make sure you can grow your business. And if you want more specialized, custom tailored help to you and your situation, you can go ahead and click on the link in the description below to book a call with me to see if I can help you inside of my private mentorship program. Now, back to what we're talking about. So, number one, okay, you guys need to really have a couple different things. The first thing is we need a simple process to get potential clients. Okay, the more complicated that you do or your process is when you're starting out, the harder it is for you to be able to make a consistent, sustainable amount of money. So the process I generally like to use is called LinkedIn referrals. So it's a mixture of referral partners on LinkedIn as well as being able to directly go after potential clients on LinkedIn and knowing exactly what to say. So the way that we figured this thing out was it was funny because we had been trying for so long. And in the first 6 months, it was so hard for us to be able to actually get anything to work. So we were doing LinkedIn, we were doing social media marketing, we were doing blog posts. We made a website that took 3 months to go, and it was ridiculous. And it wasn't until we started really getting inside of courses and masterminds and stuff that we really started figuring this out. And one day we were talking and talking and talking inside of my home office, and we got a call from a referral partner. So we had reached out to someone on LinkedIn, and they were also an accounting professional. We say, hey, if you ever come across anyone who could utilize our services, please point them in our direction or give me a call if that happens. And one day we get a call. The person's like, hey, there's this manufacturing company and they're looking for a controller. I don't really offer that service right now, but I know that you guys are really good at that service. And then they're saying, yeah, it's about 30 minutes from where you guys live. So it's probably pretty far, far away. And I don't know if they're looking for someone virtual or if they're looking for someone to come inside the office. I said, okay, cool, whatever. We'll just go and handle it from here. So they gave us person information. We then went to them on LinkedIn and we just kind of introduced ourselves and said, hey, this referral person said that you guys were looking for this position. We think that we can handle this. Generally, we do everything virtually, so we're not going to be able to come inside your office, but we are really great at what we do. We have just a lot of experience, and we'd love to be able to help you out. So the business owner was kind of like, okay, cool, let's meet. Okay, so then we met with them, right? We met at a restaurant that was about 10 minutes away from us. And we were sitting there, we were having a conversation, and he's like, yeah, I heard so much about you from the referral partner. She said that you guys are really good. She's actually an old friend of mine, and I know that she does mostly the monthly books, but she was recommending you guys are really good at the controllership position. So that's why I did this, even though it's virtual. We generally don't like outsourcing stuff, but since you're so highly recommended, we can do that. And then we kept talking, 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 kind of building that rapport, building that trust. And eventually the conversation, as most consultation conversations do, is, well, how much do you guys charge? Right. And at the time, we weren't killing it. We weren't really working with big companies. We had a couple clients for 500, 400, 750. And we were kind of so this is gonna be a lot of work, right? So we were thinking it's gonna be anywhere between 20 to 30 hours worth of work per week. So on the one hand, we were kind of scared because we don't want to lose our independence because that's why we started a business. But at the same time, if we don't start getting bigger clients, we're not going to be able to be in business for much longer. So on the way there, we kind of had made up in our mind we're just going to charge the most money we could think of. No one pays anyone more than $10,000 a month, so we're just going to charge as close to 10,000 as we possibly can. So we had the courage. We were kind of shaking. I was like, yeah. It's kind of scared to say it. We're like, it's okay. It's $9,000 per month. And the dude's like, okay, cool. And he said it without blinking. There was no thought process. There was no nothing. It was just like, okay, cool. And then we were like, at first it was like, cool, yeah, okay, awesome. We'll send you the contract, we'll send you all the engagement stuff. But then a feeling of kind of regret came in immediately afterwards, right? Because we were like, oh, explicit, expletive. We probably should have charged more money. Because it was that easy of a decision. It's like, whoa, they probably could have afforded to pay us more money. The reason why is because most people are not going to give you their last dollar. See, that's the key. Now, hopefully you enjoyed this video so far. Hopefully you're just kind of learning some kind of unique things. I know that if I would have had this about 7 years ago when I first got started, it was like towards the beginning of 2015. Actually, I think it's like, yeah, we're getting pretty close to the reunion or the anniversary now of when we started our business. But all that to say, like if I would have had these videos, it would have been so much easier to be able to get to six figures, and I wouldn't have had to go back into corporate America for 8 months. But everything happens for a reason, and I'm glad that you watched this video today. Now, if you want some help, you want some custom tailored support to be able to grow your business so you can reach your goal the shortest time period possible without having to feel confused, without having to feel overwhelmed, without having to feel really, really discouraged all the time. Go ahead and click on the link inside the description below to book a call with me. And on that call, we're just going to look at where are you right now? Where do you want to go? And if I think I can help, I'm just going to outline what that process looks like for us to work together. And then we can work together if it makes sense. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you're ready for the call, click the link inside the description below. If you're not ready for the call, that's okay too. Keep watching these videos, keep absorbing some value. And when you're ready, let's book a call. Let's talk and let's see how I can help you. I'll talk to you soon. I'll see you inside of the next video.